What keeps nonprofit leaders up at night? It's not the ghost in the attic, it's the ghost in their donor list. Welcome to What Keeps Us Up at Night, your Halloween themed nonprofit reality check. I'm Shannon Cherry from My Nonprofit Advisor. Today, I'm unmasking the scariest stats haunting the sector and how to kick those creeps to the curb. Spoiler alert, garlic's not going to help, but a solid plan just might. So grab your flashlight and your budget spreadsheet. We're heading into the dark woods of data where donor ghosts vanish, volunteers disintegrate like vampires at sunrise, and fundraising goals scream for help. Let's be real. The scariest monsters aren't in costume. They're in the numbers, retention rates that look like cliff dives, open rates colder than a zombie's handshake, and volunteer pools that vanish faster than candy on a Halloween night. But don't worry, we're not just here to scream. We're here to fight back. Let's dig into the stats that haunt our dreams and the silver bullets to get them packing. Because knowledge is power, and nonprofits, we're done being haunted. Let's start with a scream. Donor retention rates are hovering around 19%. That's right, almost 4 out of 5 donors you worked your butt off to bring in last year, gone, ghosted, Caspered. Imagine throwing a party where 80% of the guests sneak out the back door before dessert. Terrifying. Here's another creature in the closet. Nearly 70% of nonprofits say they struggle with donor engagement. That's like running a haunted hayride and forgetting to scare people. Yikes. If you're not keeping donors interested, they vanish faster than a vampire at sunrise. And don't even get me started on volunteers. Post pandemic, volunteerism is still down by over 20% in many sectors. It's like everyone got bitten by the same burnout bug. And worse yet, new recruits are scarcer than a full size Snickers on Halloween. Digital fundraising? Not exactly Frankenstein level innovation. Only about 26% of donations come from online channels, and most of those come from email, which has an average open rate of 20%. That's barely better than a Ouija board message. And text to give? Still an underused spell in most organizations' arsenals. Also scary, overhead myths. Nearly half of the potential donors say they're hesitant to give because they think too much money goes to admin cost. Cue the dramatic music. It's the monster under the bed of nonprofit finance, and it's costing real support. Add it all up, it's a horror show. Low retention, disengaged donors, disappearing volunteers, and misunderstood budgets. If you're feeling like your nonprofit's stuck in a bad horror movie, you're not alone. The stats are chilling, the vibes are spooky, and the threats, they're real, but survivable. Let's light a candle and draw a protective circle because it's time to fix this nightmare. First, donor retention. The antidote, storytelling and stewardship. Don't just thank them, enchant them. Send updates with real human impact, use videos, and get personal. Think love notes, not receipts. If your donors feel like part of the story in your saga, they'll keep coming back. For engagement, treat your donors like besties. Engage them, invite them, celebrate them. Think birthday emails, sneak peeks, and look what you helped us do surprises. You're not begging, you're building a fandom. On volunteers, rethink your roles. Make volunteering flexible, micro, and meaningful. Can they do something in 30 minutes with a pumpkin spice latte in their hand? Great. Also, onboarding, turn first timers into lifers with a warm welcome, clear instructions, and a little flair. Digital fundraising, cast a wider net. Email is great, but social media, peer to peer, and mobile are the cauldrons of conversion now. Use stories, countdowns, behind the scenes magic, whatever grabs attention in the scrollathon. And about that overhead myth, fight it with transparency. Show people where the money goes and why it matters. Admin keeps the lights on and the monsters out. No shame in paying your staff or funding your infrastructure. That is not waste. It's a winning strategy. In short, treat your audience like allies, your mission like magic, and your data like the grimoire it is. These scary things aren't invincible. They just need a little strategic slaying. So, yeah, the stats, they're scary, but you're scarier. You've got the strategy, the passion, and now the knowledge to kick these nonprofit nightmares to the curb. With the right tools, your retention can rise from the dead, your volunteers can rematerialize, and your donors can become die-hard fans. Remember, the monsters only win if we hide under the covers. Now, if this helped you unhaunt your metrics, give that button a little love tap. Subscribe for more strategic sorcery and share it with a fellow nonprofit warrior. Until next time, keep slaying and may your mission never ghost you.
Running a nonprofit isn't always a walk in the park, but it doesn't have to be that way. Get more tips and ideas just by subscribing. Trust me, it's easier than digging for bones.